message to encourage you, wherever you are in the world, however old you are, whatever you're going through right now, that we can do something to make life better for every single person on the planet. God has given us this planet filled with every possible good thing that we need and the instruction to love one another. At this time of international shutdown, when all people are being told to stop working and stay at home, apart from our amazing emergency services and key workers, there is a chance to do something across the planet that will make life better for every single man, woman and child in every nation at once, to stop using money and make everything free and available to every person equally. This idea is not mine. I have been inspired by my sister, who has for the last 2 years been like a prophet of old, talking to everyone she meets about making everything free. She says that God brought this idea to her, that she had a vision where he showed her people, resources and money, and asked her which one of the three was not needed. Then after that she felt that he was asking her, who is the food in the shops for? And she answered, people. And then she felt that God was asking her, so why are you guarding the food from people? There's also, I was inspired by a little girl from a primary school who said that the real crisis at the moment is not the climate crisis, but it's a crisis of people not being kind to one another. So how would this work, and what will it do if we make everything free? Number one, if we cancel all debts that all people have, anything keeping individuals, businesses and nations down, that would mean no one would owe anything to anyone, and it would be a clean new start. This would remove the enormous stress and tension we all live under, as well as the reasons for negative relationships between nations. 2. All food, transport, homes, holidays, clothes, medicine, treatment, resources would be free. If you need anything, you can go into a free shop and choose the sofa your family need, or the bed you've been saving up ages for. Everyone can get the medical treatment that they need when they need it. Everyone can have a balanced diet, have a home, have clothes. When it is free, people will only take how much they need, as there will be no point or need to take more, as everyone has the peace of mind that they can go and get what they need when they need it. Number 3, everyone will be able to have jobs. Everyone has skills, and there is great need for good work to be done together, for creative solutions, and to enjoy work. But instead of businesses and individuals having to constantly compete and find ways of making money, the work that we will do is work that is really needed. In construction, we can focus on building houses. All the amazing tradesmen we have around the world, and women, can focus on building good homes for the homeless people, helping people who need roofs mended, boilers fixed, walls mended, draining done, insulation put in, installing ecological technology into all homes. And there will be enough work for everyone in each local area. Many people in your neighbourhood would appreciate your help. Food, rather than food being overproduced to make profit, farmers to make profit and wasted, farmers, shops, restaurants, cafes, fishermen could produce what is needed and always have meaningful work that's sustainable without having to overwork to pay bills. Number 4, physical and mind health. We will have more free time, as when a job is done for the day, we go home and rest. Also, time to learn new skills, so that if you'd like, for instance, to be a fireman, and you'd also like to be an artist, you can learn both. 5, people's health will improve without the stress, anxiety and depression of owing money. When people retire, they can enjoy their lives without worrying about how they can afford to live day to day, without having to downsize and leave everything that they've known, without having to worry about what they will leave to their children or their grandchildren, without having to worry about income tax, or death duty or any of those things. Number 5. There'll be peace between countries. We become stewards of the planet together, problem solvers, not problem makers. If anyone has a good idea, there is no need to protect it, but to share it. 6. Younger people will be able to train in whatever job that they would like to do without worrying about university fees or course fees. Excellence would not be shown by salary, but by the quality of the work you do and how you help other people and the satisfaction that you get. 7. Setting people free from crime, both those who are desperately drawn to crime and stopping future victims. If everyone has enough, then there is no point of stealing, scamming, burglary, threatening each other, drug dealing. No woman or man out of desperation would be forced into prostitution or criminal activity. All people will be treated well and honoured. Number 8. Not by how much money they have, but as a person of infinite worth. If we treat each other well, then so many problems would end. Homelessness. People are not homeless people. They are people who have no home, who for many different reasons have no safe space to go, nowhere to wash, to make their own. If you can't do any of these things, how do you get back on your feet? People become desperate when they're in such awful situations and can't get work. By building houses that are needed with the resources we already have, people can start working themselves and have the good lives that each of them deserve. Many people who find themselves homeless would love the opportunity to train and to work again, and many have so many different skills. Without the need to have money each day to desperately beg for accommodation for one night, people can each have a home and use their skills. Alcohol and drugs will no longer be an attractive option. 9. The current climate crisis is caused by the pursuit of money. Products are made in their millions, plastic products. Rainforests are being cut down every single day for money. Countries are accepting dangerous waste from others for money. People rush around on planes and polluting cars for business more than is needed. Endless cars have been made, toys are made, new electrical items year after year, simply to drive up sales. Number 10, if we can use our ingenuity, our design ideas, the skills that businesses have to take longer to create quality products that will last and to train in skills of fixing things, to be craftspeople as in previous generations, the items we use daily within our homes will be better, safer, more beautiful, useful and sustainable. This will help people in so many different ways. People will be time rich and rich in all the things that are truly important. It's 2020. Every person on earth should have clean water. People starting out in families, new parents should be able to have time to spend with their children, to do all those important things and to enjoy them without worrying about how they can afford to pay their bills. Currently, there are so many people who have been off work because of long-term sickness. If there was no money, then if there is no money, then people can be retrained and get themselves back into work without worrying how to pay bills. We can all do something right now. We can all sign a petition and call upon the international governments in this moment of international shutdown to do something that will truly benefit every single person, every single family, every single community, every single nation and our planet. So I ask you to please go to change.org and sign this petition now, with great love.